Things that you should know about Ghana that you probably don't know, but are good to know if you plan on traveling. If you don't know, I'm Lanisha Marie, culture consultant that loves to travel, so I made that my business too. And if you love to travel, you should mind my business too. So I've been in Ghana for the last 10 days. You know I had to be here for Dirty December. And these are some things that I wish I knew before I arrived. I'm all about setting expectations and making sure that you can be as prepared as possible. So the first one is transportation. Getting around Ghana is not difficult at all. They have a couple of different ride shares. They have Uber, they have Bolt, and then they have another one that I didn't ride on, so I'm not going to speak to that one. I'll speak to the two that I did take. Lord Jesus, let's talk about it. So you know in Africa, it's about 50,011 degrees. And they have different... Now, in the United States, I'm used to them having, you know, different levels of Uber. But what they don't tell you is that if you take that regular basic Uber, if you take that regular basic Bolt, baby, you're not going to have no air. That's right. You're going to be riding around in 100 degrees with the windows down because you didn't pay for air. So I say all that to say, pay the extra for comfort. Pay the extra. Here's the other thing with transportation. When it comes to the ride share services, they will decide if they want to take you or not. Now, I don't mean before they accept the ride. I mean after they accept the ride, you get in the car, or they may not even come. They'll message you first and say, where are you going? And based on your response, they may cancel the ride on you. Or even worse, they had us out on the side of the road at 2 a.m. because they did not want to take us to our destination. Now, granted, we were staying a little bit far, but I'm going to get into the location a little bit later. Get your negotiating skills together because they may not even be on the way to you until you message them and say, hey, are you coming? Or you may have to message them and say, hey, I'm paying in cash. Oh, yeah, when you do the ride shares, always pay in cash. Do not pay on your cards. Pay in cash. The other thing is that the Ubers and the ride shares are going to teach you patience, okay? Because you're going to be stuck in traffic. But not only that, baby, I can't tell you how many times one of the cars broke down while we were in it. I'm talking flat tires. I'm talking stalled engines. I'm talking cars just shutting off because of the batteries. And we're not even going to mention the air conditioning not working in a lot of them cars. If you don't have patience, you're going to get some. And, you know, I say that because the American culture is quick, fast, and hurry. Microwave culture, that don't work here, okay? In a lot of different areas. Next topic, because I can talk about these things for a minute. Food, y'all, you will be waiting. There's a good chance you will be waiting a long time for your food. And I'm not talking about the table. I'm talking about you. I can't tell you how many restaurants I was at that everybody else at the table got their food, but I was just sitting there waiting. One of the restaurants did not bring my food out until 3 hours later. The rest of the table had got their food 2 hours. Within 2 hours, mine took an additional hour to come. There were other times that my food came extremely late in relation to everybody else that we were eating with. So again, practice that patience. But not only that, y'all know I'm the DoorDash queen. I found out that they have quite a few food delivery services here, which I was very excited about. And if you look back on my page, you'll see a previous video of me talking about it. But it goes back again to them drivers. Let me tell you, I ordered something last night. Do you know the food never came? Because the drivers did not want to pick it up. No, because you think I'm playing. Like, I have to screenshot this so that you can see it. Do you see? So look at this. I placed the order at 9:14, right? Order. At 10:11, so we almost an hour later, the food is ready for pickup. Once the food got ready for pickup, now they talking about we looking for a courier. Maybe DoorDash would never. They looking for the drivers at the same time that the food is getting cooked. Not after the food done already got cooked and is sitting there. Baby, that blew me away, okay? At the end of the day, the food never came. They ended up canceling my order after midnight, which is when the restaurant closed. Okay, next topic. These are some things that are not optional, okay? These are things that you absolutely need. When they say bring a portable fan, they mean it. So I couldn't find my portable fan. So I'm like, I'm going to just go without it. You need a portable fan. Like I said, in the Ubers, you may or may not have air, but y'all gonna get comfort. You may just have to wait a little bit longer, but you're getting comfort. Don't get a fan if you want to. You gonna be hot. You're gonna be hot. The other thing that is absolutely not optional is bug spray. Okay, so you have to get the yellow fever vaccine in order to enter Ghana. It's a requirement. That protects against mosquitoes. They also have the malaria pills, which I absolutely took during my trip. I definitely recommend those. But baby, those mosquitoes, the mosquitoes, y'all, are out there. And I don't mean just a little bit, I mean a lot. The mosquitoes be mosquitoing. They be doing their job. So I need you to do your job and make sure that you get your bug spray. It's very much needed. Okay, here's the next thing. Location, location, location. Where you choose to stay in Ghana is key. I cannot stress this enough. So the two places or two areas that I would recommend if you're coming to Ghana are either Osu or East Lagoon. They're located close to a lot of things, so it just makes things easier to maneuver. Go back and reference what I was talking about the Uber and you will understand. I was kind of far out in the suburbs and they didn't want to bring us. That was part of the reason why they had us out on the side of the road at 2 a.m. because they didn't want to drive back to the place that we were staying because we were all the way at the beach club, which was kind of far. But babes, in order to have the best transportation experience, please be mindful of where you are staying. I beg, I beg. The other thing that just, like, I knew, but I just must have forgot was that the roads are dusty and dirt roads. Just dirty. Feet just dusty. It's just, shoes just ruined. So be mindful of what you are choosing to wear on your feet. If it is something that you absolutely adore, leave it at home. If it's something that you really don't care because you like, I'm going to just buy another one, I'm going to just replace these, then okay. But if you care about those shoes, don't bring them. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is currency. They do not take US dollars. So do not come over here expecting to use your regular cash. Make sure you know what your bank charges for currency and exchange rates. Also, your bank may or may not work at every ATM. For instance, like my bank, which is a very major bank, was really only accepted at like 2 of the ATM types. The other ones, it just wouldn't allow me to get cash out, or it just wouldn't work. So just be mindful and be aware that you will need to withdraw. They call them CDs. You'll have to withdraw those out of the ATM in order to pay in cash. And again, you want to pay in cash for the ride shares. A lot of the places do take card or credit card, so you can always use that. But cash is king out here. They love that, and it goes so much further when it comes to negotiating. So that's what I would recommend, but definitely up to you what you prefer. If you want to know about hair, nails, or nightlife, or food, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely do a follow-up. But I just wanted to share some of the high things that I learned during my time here in Ghana. But I really enjoyed my time here. It's been an amazing experience. I recommend this trip for anyone. So if you're interested in coming to Ghana, let me know.